good work. Let us continue to do good. Let's don't, as Pastor said one time, don't let that desk become corrupt when you die. And you miss the mark. You miss eternity because of unbelief and because of murmuring. So while you got time, while you breathing, while the blood is running warm in your veins, honor the Lord your God.
But we still have to find a positive way. Give the Lord another hand of praise. Amen. Hallelujah. How many of you can testify that you're never going to look back? There's nothing in the world to look back at or go back to. At this time, Missionary Marshall is coming. We're never going to look back. Come on, give the Lord another hand of praise as you come. Hallelujah.
Yes. Come on and lift your hands to the Lord. He's worthy of the honor and glory and praise. Oh, yes. I love the long line of boys of sin in chains that drag me down. Bright lights and voices call.
about this man who was robbed, stripped, beaten down. And there were several religious people that passed by, and they did not help this man. But there was this castaway called a Samaritan man. He stopped and aided this man, saved this man's life. And we should learn from that if our brother is in trouble, so are us, or so am I. And so again, at this time, Brother Isaiah Penham is coming to direct the choir, also lead with a Good Samaritan. Come on, give the Lord a hand of praise. As we come to Jesus.
Hallelujah. Praise the Lord.
Good Samaritans. Amen. You may be seated.
Amen.
Give me thank God for everyone coming out
Yes.
to our service this evening.
Amen.
Thank God for those of you who are viewing by television,
Yes.
those who may be watching by Facebook.
Right.
Give me thank you
Amen.
for tuning in to our evening service.
That's right. Amen.
And we are hoping and praying that something will be said
Yes.
or a song may be sung
Yes.
that will touch your lives
Amen.
and allow you to see that you need Jesus.
That's right.
Everyone needs him.
Everyone. Amen.
Everyone is going to face obstacles
Right.
and challenges
Yes. Yes.
in our lives.
Amen.
And if you have the Lord in your life,
Oh yes.
you can overcome any situation,
Right.
even death.
That's right.
So again, we just thank God again for the power that he has given us through his Son
Yes.
and also through the Holy Ghost.
Yes.
And we do invite you, if you ever are in the Central Georgia area, to come and feel free to be a part in our services.
Amen.
We have services every Sunday morning in all 3 church locations. We have Sunday school beginning at 9 a.m.
Amen.
And you and your family are invited to come and be an active participant
Right.
in Sunday school.
Amen.
Sunday school is where you probably will learn more
Right.
because you have an opportunity to interact
Yes.
with the class.
Right.
You can bring out your thoughts and ideas, and also you can ask your questions
Right.
on what is being expounded on that day.
Right.
Whereas in a regular church service, you just absorb it,
Right.
but you don't have an opportunity to give feedback.
Right.
But again, we break off into 3 age groups, so you and your family will fit in
Right.
in one of our classes. Then immediately following Sunday school, we go into our morning worship, and it begins at 11 a.m. And in our morning service, everyone is free to testify, tell of the goodness of the Lord, to express situations, maybe even problems
Right.
that one may be facing in their lives. They are free to voice it to the sisters and brothers.
Amen.
And we're here to pray with one another.
Yes. Yes.
We know that Jesus is the problem solver.
Right.
And you can't face it by yourself. You can't handle it by yourself. And quite oftentimes, many others have gone through the same thing that you may be facing in your life, and they have been victorious. And they can share how they overcame
Right.
by the blood of the Lamb and the word of their testimony.
Yes.
Testimony service is very important. You know, a lot of people don't think it is.
Right.
But you look and see what Jesus did in his ministry.
Right.
Oftentimes, people would go and tell
Yeah.
their experience of how they were saved,
Yes.
healed, and delivered.
Right.
And quite oftentimes, they brought many others
That's right.
into the knowledge of Jesus Christ. Not by a spoken word, but by a testimony.
Right.
And so that's what we do in this ministry.
Amen.
Then we also convene here in Lizella every Sunday evening for our evening service. And it begins at 7 p.m.
Amen.
And everyone is invited regardless of your race, your financial situation, political affiliation, church association, whatever you may be in. Everyone is invited to come, and you are free
Free.
when you come here. No one will look at you funny because of your situation.
Amen.
If you are in sin,
Yes.
you are definitely invited. No matter what sin that you may have hope in your life, you are invited to come in our church service.
Right.
We're here to help one another. We're here to assist
Yes.
however we can
Right.
in making improvements in people's lives. And so, you know, in some churches you go in and you're not like everyone else, and they start looking at you funny. But we're not those type of people. So everyone is invited. And our address here is 7545 Knoxville Road, Lizella, Georgia. And if you put that address into your navigation system, it will lead you here. If you need directions to our sister churches, the best way to get that information is at the church website. The web address is www.lizellachurch.com.
Amen.
Once there, click on the Maps and Addresses button. And when you do so, and that page loads, you will see all 3 of our locations. Click on the location you desire to attend, and you can enter in a starting address.
Amen.
And your device will generate a map
Yes.
And that map will lead you turn by turn from wherever you are in the continent of the United States to any of our church houses. So, again, everyone is invited and free and welcome in our services. Our mailing address is 7697 Knoxville Road, Lizella, Georgia, zip code 31052. And we do want to let those of you who are and have contributed to the ministry know, we want to let you know that we appreciate everything you're doing. We thank you for your prayers. We thank you for your donations that you are sending to the ministry. You are assisting us in bringing forth our television ministry, and we want to let you know we truly appreciate every one of you who give and donate to the ministry. And we do have media available for you by request. If you desire the one that you are viewing, up the number that is on your screen. And whenever you contact us, give us this number, and we will send it to you. And we don't charge for any of our media. However, we do ask that after you receive it, you consider that there is a cost in production, shipping, and handling, and to send a donation of how the Lord has blessed you. And in your mailing will be a list of all the CDs and DVDs that are available. If you desire others, after we receive your donation, just let us know which one you desire. We will send it to you. And we go back and forth in that manner. So again, we just thank God for what he is and who he is and for what he has done. And we're looking forward to what he is going to do. The main focus of our ministry is not raising money. It's not about pleasing people. If you notice in Jesus' ministry, not many of his messages please people. Most of his messages cause people to question, even made them angry. So we're not a people-pleasing ministry. We don't have a large congregation. We're not running all over with people, because that is not our focus. We're not trying to fill this building up. We're trying to get people saved, healed, delivered, and set free. And if you desire information on being saved, or you want to be saved, you should call us while our television broadcast is on. We normally broadcast from 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern Time on Sundays. So if you will call in that window, most likely someone will be available to answer your call. And they can lead you to Jesus. If you desire prayer for whatever situation that you're facing in life, feel free to call that number and we will pray for you. Now, if you want to debate, please don't call. So again, we just thank God again for allowing us to be in this position to where we're not relying on people's money in order for us to function. It does take money. It takes a lot of money as far as television ministry is concerned. And so we thank God for him allowing us. Thank God for the good management that we have within this ministry, and allowing us to put in our 2 cents worth in on TV ministry into the world. We also thank God again for those who are watching by Facebook. We continue to pray that God blesses you richly. And some of you also may be getting saved, healed, and delivered by that. And so we thank God for that venue. And again, we just give God all the glory, honor, and praise for the things that he has done in our lives. Now, are you ready to continue forth with your praise and worship? The devotional leaders coming at this time, the Lord praise as they come. In Jesus' name. Hallelujah.
Praise God. Praise the Lord. I was glad when they said us into the house of the Lord. We came to praise and worship his name tonight. You see, I know God is able. He's able to do anything. He said if you ask, it's going to be done unto you. How many believe that tonight? Oh, I believe it with my whole heart. I know God is able. God is able. I know God is able. He'll do all things. I know God is able. Just keep on meditating on the Lord. I know God is able. I know God is able. I know God is able. He'll do all things. Don't you know God is able? I know God is able. I know God is able. He'll do all things. He's a lawyer in the courtroom. He's
my Bible. I believe what it says to believe. I come to the large zealous Pentecostal church to be taught the Word of God. I will not serve the devil. I will not live in sin. Jesus Christ died for my sins. And the blood of Jesus cleansed me from all sin. I am Christ-like. I am born again. I have power over the devil in Jesus' name. Amen. 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 Praise the Lord. Thank you. Praise the Lord. You can be seated this time. Praise the Lord for being in His presence one more time. First of all, I want to give honor to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I also want to give honor to the founder of this corporation, Apostle Phelps, and also to Senior Pastor Phelps, to my pastor, Pastor Alice Phelps, to Pastor Rue, also to Pastor Denner, to all the assistant pastors, to all the ministers, elders, and to the chairman deacon, to all the deacons and all the saints of God. Truly thank the Lord for being here this evening, this afternoon. Praise the Lord. Today, I'm going to be addressing some issues. And first of all, we don't want to fall victim to what I'm discussing. Even though I ain't going to probably get it all in tonight, because it's a long chapter. It's 2 chapters in reality. But I'm going to get as much as I can in it. And first of all, my subject is going to be walking by faith and not by sight. Paul said we ought to walk by faith and not by sight. And we're going to be discussing in the book of Numbers where the children of Israel, you know, they got all bumps all up.
That's right.
10 of the tribe, or the leaders of the tribe, brought back a report that was not good to God. And the strangest thing about it, they all agreed before they went. They said, we want to do this. And so Moses and God allowed them to do it. And you realize, before we get, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Okay? Turn to the first chapter of Deuteronomy.
Now, come on.
All right. And the first verse says, these be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel on this side Jordan, in the wilderness, in the plain over against the Red Sea, between Paran and Tophel and Lebanon and Hazeroth and Delzahab. There are 11 days journey from Horeb by the way of the mountain sheer unto Kadesh Barnea. And it came to pass in the 40th year, in the 11th month, on the first day of the month, that Moses spake unto the children of Israel according to all that the Lord has given him in commandment unto them. Okay. So he spoke to him. All right. Now I'm going to jump down to the 8th verse. It said, behold, I have set the land before you. Go in and possess the land which the Lord sware unto your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to give unto them and to their seed after them. And I spake unto you at that time, saying, I am not able to bear you myself alone. The Lord your God has multiplied you, and behold, you are this day as the stars of heaven for multitude. Okay, the Lord God of your father make you 1,000 times so many more as ye are, and bless you as he has promised you. Okay, now jump down to the 22nd verse. 22nd verse says, and ye came near to me, every one of you, and said, we will send men before you, before us, and they shall search us out the land and bring us word again by what way we must go up, and unto what cities we shall come. And the saying pleased me well, and I took 12 men of you of one tribe. And they turned and went up into the mount and came unto the valley of Escol and searched it out. And they took all the fruit of the land in their hand and brought it down to us and brought us word again and said, it is good land that which the Lord our God doeth give us. Notwithstanding, ye would not go up and rebel against the commandment of the Lord your God. Now what got them in trouble? They began to mourn. See, when you walk by sight, it will cause you to complain, to mourn. And so this is what these children of Israel were doing. Okay, now turn to me to the 13th chapter of the book of Numbers. I'm going to skip down a little bit because, you know, like I said, this is a big, long chapter. All right. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, send thou men that they may search the land of Canaan, which I give unto the children of Israel. Of every tribe of their father shall ye send a man, every one a ruler among them. And Moses, by the commandment of the Lord, sent them from the wilderness of Paran, and all those men were heads of the children of Israel. So these were leaders of the children of Israel. And God had commanded them to pick some men, because we're going to send them down to spy. All right, skip it on down to the 16th verse. These are the names of the men which Moses sent out to spy the land, which is the verses of above. And Moses called Osir, the son of Nun, Jehoshua. And Moses sent them to spy out the land of Canaan, and said unto them, get you up this way southward, and go up into the mountain, and see the land, where it is, and the people that dwell therein, whether they be strong, weak, few, or many, and what the land is that they dwell in, whether it be good or bad, what cities that be that they dwell in, whether in tents or in strongholds. And what is the land, whether it is fat or lean, whether there be wood therein or not, and be ye of good courage. Bring of the fruit of the land. Now the time was the time of the first ripe grapes. All right, so they went up. They began to journey. These 12 men, each one of them had a representative, a leader. And they went up and to the land of Canaan.
All right.
And so when they went up there, they found some grapes. Those grapes were so big. So that let me know that the ground was full of everything. Hey, was good. See, God, when He promised something, He don't send out to no junk.
That's right.
But He sends us out for, with the best, because He has prepared for us the best. But now they agreed to that we want to go and spout the land. So they didn't really trust God.
Right.
See, because when you trust God, you're like Abraham.
That's right.
When God told Abraham to get up, leave his country, to leave his kindred, Abraham did so. And the Lord blessed him. Every time he went forth, God would bless him. He ran into some problem, but every time he went into a problem, God delivered him. So we're going to go through some things, some problems, but God will deliver us if we trust in Him. In our Sunday school lesson this morning, we talked about trusting God. We got to trust God. We got to take God for His word. Because if we don't trust Him, that means we don't have no faith. Jeremiah told the children of Israel, trust God. God going to deliver you out of this situation, this circumstances. Hey, we're not exempted from circumstances. Things is going to happen. This case you didn't know, things are going to happen. So get ready for it. Prepare yourself for it. But you trust God, God will deliver all of us out of any circumstance. All right, skip it on down. All right. Verse 26, and they went and came to Moses and Aaron and to all the congregation of the children of Israel unto the wilderness of Paran and to Kadesh, and brought back word unto them and unto all the congregation, and showed them the fruit of the land. And they told him, said, we came unto the land where thou sent us, and surely it floweth with milk and honey. And this is the fruit thereof. So when they came back, they brought back a good report. They had grapes that were so big, they took 2 men to carry it. You know, when I go to Walmart, I don't get no grapes I have help with. The grapes I had in a little bag, I can handle it with one hand. But they had grapes that were so big, it took 2 men to carry those grapes. And they said, surely, hey, this, what God said is true. This is the land of milk and honey. Okay, here we go. Nevertheless, the people be strong that dwell in the land, and the city are walled, very great. And moreover, we saw the children of Anak there, and the Amalekite dwell in the land of the south, and the Hittite and the Jebusite and the Amorites dwell in the mountain, and the Canaanite dwell by the sea and by the coast of Jordan. Okay, and Caleb. Now we need a lot of Caleb. If we have some Caleb, I thought more than one Caleb. Boy, let's think what God could do. And it said, and Caleb stilled the people before Moses and said, let us go up at once. Caleb was ready. Let's go up at once and possess it, for we are well able to overthrow it. But the men that went up with him said, we are not able to go up against the people, for they are stronger than we. And they brought up an evil report, which they had searched unto the children of Israel, saying, the land through which we have gone to search it is a land that eateth up the inhabitants thereof. And that the people that we saw in it are men of great stature. And there we saw the giants, the son of Anak, which come of the giants, and we were in their own sight as grasshoppers. And so we were in their sight. These people brought back an evil report. These 10 spies brought an evil report.
Come on now.
And they broadcast it to the children of Israel. They said, we seen some giants there. Ain't no way in the world we can overcome them. They got walled cities. They got defense. But guess what? We serve a God that's bigger than a giant. We got a God that can destroy giants. If God can make grapes that are so big that 2 men have to carry, then God can slay a giant. Ask Brother David. What he did to Goliath. When I come up there, making all these kind of threats against the children of Israel, they say, I take offense to that. You uncircumcised Philistine. See, that's what you got to tell the devil. Devil, you are uncircumcised. I'm going to defeat you through by the name of Jesus Christ. David went, got him some stones out of the brook, came back.
Come on.
That giant said, what you a little kid, what you coming here for? David said, I come in the name of God. That's what we got to say. We got to come in the name of God. Not in our own name, but in the name of God. See, Jesus gives us authority. He gives us power. We can do all things through Christ that strengthens us. If it's any weakness, it's weakness because of us. Jesus had to deal with the children of Israel. A lot of times he said, oh, you so little faith. Small faith. He dealt with them. He did miracles. They forget about all the miracles Jesus did. That's not these people here. They forgot about the miracle. They forgot about how God delivered them from Egypt, brought them across the Red Sea, split
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
the sea into 2 parts. He could allow them to walk across the Red Land, but guess what?
Come on now. Come on now.
He dried it up for them. And was not one of them lost. See, God look out for his elect. We are God elect. We are children of God. And we got to believe that. We got to trust God. Hey, he is in us and we in him. That make us one. Okay, let's go on down to the 14th chapter. Like I said, I can't cover all this because it's a lot of information. It would take me next Sunday and Sunday after next to cover it, say everything I want to say. So all the congregation lifted up their voice and cried. And the people wept that night.
Amen.
See, they were defeated already. They ain't went to the land. They defeated already. They were mentally defeated. And by them being mentally defeated, it paralyzed them physically. They began to mourn against Moses, against Aaron, and the whole congregation said unto them, would God that we had died in the land of Egypt, or would God we had died in this wilderness. Now they thought they had it made. They're telling Moses, See that when people get to mom, first thing they want to do is tight leadership. See, when you tight leadership, you wake God up. Don't trust God anointing. See, God is listening. You might set things behind the doors, in the closet, thinking God don't hear you. I'm going to tell you something. God hears everything. He knows everything we do. Because God is everywhere at all times. He's even in hell. You can't escape God no matter where you go. So be careful how you address leadership. If you don't like what leadership is doing, pray for them. Pray that God will send a word to them. God knows how to handle his leader. Because he's the one that called. You had nothing to do with God putting in place who he want to put in place. Because you put him out of place, you can take him down. But God put him in place, you cannot take him down. So be very careful of what you said, what you do, how you present yourself to leadership. Or he'll come back and get you. So we're going to see later on how that God dealt with these people who mourn. God would take, not only make you sick, but he take your life. Be careful how you handle yourself.
That's right.
Right, so as he went on, they saying we would have been better off. We had died in the wilderness in Egypt. And verse 3 said, and wherefore hath the Lord brought us unto this land to fall by the sword, that our wives, our children should be a prey. Were it not better for us to return into Egypt? And they said one to another, let us make a covenant. Let us return to Egypt. But wait, now this is telling Moses and Aaron, hey man, we tired of y'all. Let's pick our own people to lead us. Now if I was in the congregation with them, if they turn against Moses and Aaron, I'll be afraid they're going to turn against me too. People follow you, for a while, but sometimes, hey, what the saying said, when the rough get going, the tough get, whatever the saying. Hey, they'll drop you and leave you. Can't depend on all the people. And there was millions of people. It was not no 2 or 3 or 100, a couple hundred folks. But there was millions of people. And they blamed Moses and Aaron. Now they were okay when they didn't deliver out of bondage, coming out of Egypt. Oh, they were hallelujah, singing the tambourine, dancing. But whenever things start getting tight, them jokers got their tails stuck kind of behind, trying to keep it clean. And tuck around and want to run back. They forgot about all the blessings, all the manners that God had given to them. Been a light, waking them at night. Had a cloud to guide them in the day. It's how soon do we forget? Don't forget what God has done for you. So as it said, then Moses and Aaron fell on their face before all the assembly of the congregation of the children of Israel. And Joshua, the son of Nun, and Caleb, the son of Zephaniah, which was of them that searched the land, rent their clothes.
Yes. Amen.
When they began to complain against Moses and Aaron, hey, that impacted Joshua and Caleb. See, because we might impact Joshua and Caleb because they were there themselves. And they saw what was there in the land of milk and honey.
Amen.
All right. So in verse 7, it said, and they spake unto all the company of the children of Israel, saying, the land which we passed through to search it is an exceedingly good land. Say, good.
All right, come on.
What are you complaining about? It's good. If the Lord delight in us, then he will bring us into this land and give it us. And the land will flow with milk and honey. Only rebel not against the Lord, neither fear ye the people of the land, for they are bread for us. John, I can't look at that. Hey, they know bread. Man, we can go in there and eat them up. I don't care how big they are. We can kick them out.
Amen.
All right.
It said their defense is departed from them, and the Lord is with us. Fear them not. See, that was the problem. They had their fear coming out. See, when you don't have no faith, then fear occupies. But you fear what God had told you, and you let fear harvest in your body. You let fear be soul in your soul, you defeated.
Amen. Amen.
So as he said in verse 10, it said, but all the congregation, they stoned them with stone. Look at that, they want to take out the leaders. And they were trying to, Joshua and Caleb were trying to encourage them. Said, hey, y'all, we got this. We can do this thing. But now instead of jumping on the enemy, they're going to stone those who their own folk people. See, that's what the devil do. The devil will get you in your mindset. I ain't going to fight the devil, I'm going to fight the ministry. I'm going to go against the ministry. I'm going to bring my complaint. They kick them out of the church. That's what the devil wants to do. Kick them out of the church. Kick your butt out of the church. Kick your sister out of the church. That's the work of the devil. Anytime you let the devil plant that kind of stuff in your mind, plant strife in your mind, that is the work of the devil. See, but fear had them talking like all out of whack like this. All right, it said, and the Lord said unto Moses, hey, now the Lord stepping in. Like I said in the beginning, God heard everything we said. He knows everything we do.
Come on now. Come on.
So don't take God for granted because you can't see him. Don't mean he's not there. God is eternal. He's everywhere.
All right now.
Amen.
So the Lord said unto Moses, how long will these people provoke me? Man, they'll start frustrating the Lord. Now, when you start frustrating the Lord, you in for a good whooping.
Come on now.
That's right.
Then he said, how long will it be ere they believe me for all the signs which I have showed among them?
Amen.
God talking to Moses.
That's right.
And Moses, what's wrong with these folks?
That's right.
What's wrong with these folks? All this stuff I did for them,
Yeah. That's right.
what are their problems?
Yeah.
Then the Lord said, I will smite them with pestilence.
Yes.
Disinherit them.
Yes.
And will make of thee a greater nation and mightier than I. So look like to me, God getting ready to get rid of these folks. He getting ready to put some action against these people. He telling Moses, he said, hey, I'll get rid of them and start again with you.
That's right.
Amen.
Amen.
Now we gonna see what kind of man Moses is. And most of us, we would say, yeah, Lord, go ahead and knock them out. Nuke them, Lord. Get rid of them. They never a problem anyway. Take them out. And Moses said unto the Lord, then the Egyptians said, here, see, in a good thing, see, Moses just like Jesus.
Amen.
Always make an intersection.
Amen.
He's interceding for us. Being an advocate for us.
Amen.
See, one thing about a leader of God, like Moses and Jesus, they want to see the good in people.
Come on now. Amen.
Even though they be doing bad, but yet it's still see some good in you. You know, you might be cutting up. I don't like the way you doing. But I know there's some good in you. Because we are created in the image of God. God so loved us, he sent his only begotten Son into the world. While we were yet still in sin, God sent us his best. His Son. Down here to die for us. God did this for us. Did we deserve it? No, we did not deserve it. Because we were in sin. We the one that were rebelling. We were the one that was at fault. We the one that disobeyed the commandment of God. And guess what? Some are still disobeying the commandment of God. After all that God has done for you, done for us as a whole, some of us are still rebellious. You got that rebellious spirit. But God still loves us. He wants to give us a chance. See, God don't want no man to perish. He wants all souls to be saved. But guess what? All souls are not going to be saved. God knows it. We might want to know it too. All right. So, as we see him, and going down to verse 9. Only rebel not ye against the Lord, neither fear ye the people of the land, for they are bread for us, and their fence is departed from them, and the Lord is with us. Fear them not. Okay, I already read that. So I'm going down to the 11th verse. It said, and the Lord said unto Moses, maybe that's the reason why I had to read it again, make sure you get it. Sometimes when you're in a classroom, when your teacher repeats something, 9 times out of 10 you're going to be on the test. It's so sometimes you have to listen. Sometimes God repeat things. Sometimes he change the word around. This case you didn't understand a certain word, he'll change it around. Make sure you comprehend. All right. Verse 13. And Moses said unto the Lord, then the Egyptians said, here, for thou brought up this people, and thou might from among them, and they will tell it to the inhabitant of this land. For they have heard that the Lord are among this people, that thy Lord are seen face to face, and that thy cloud stands over them, and that thou goest before them by day time in a pillar of cloud, and in the night by a pillar of fire. Now, if thou shalt kill all this people as one man, see, God was looking at children of Israel as one man.
Right. Amen. Amen. Right.
He put them all on a lump sum.
That's right.
Remember when you were in school,
Yeah.
you had this hard-headed pupil in the classroom.
Right.
Teacher tells you, I'm going to the room now, y'all behave yourself. He get up and start cutting the food. Then when teacher comes back, sometimes teacher will punish everybody in the classroom because somebody who was acting up in the class. This is what God was getting ready to do with the children of Israel.
That's right.
He said, I'm looking at y'all as one man. All right. It said, then the nation which had heard the fame of thee would speak, saying, because the Lord was not able to bring this people into the land which he swore unto them, therefore he has slain them in the wilderness. So Moses, look at the wisdom that Moses used.
Amen. Right. Amen. Amen.
He said, God, now, if you do what you said you're going to do,
Amen.
God, nigga would say, hey, God was not even able to live his own people.
Right. Right.
So God, I think you need to consider that. Think about it. Before you take action, what you going to do. See, sometimes God can heat it up like we do.
That's right.
Sometimes another person come and talk to us,
Yeah.
they can cool us down.
Right. Amen.
Make us think go, yeah, right.
Yeah.
I haven't thought about it that way.
Right.
See, God, they're like, you can talk to God.
Amen. Amen.
God loves to talk to him
Yes, he did.
so that he can repent
Right.
of what he's going to do. All right. He said, and now I beseech thee. See how Moses addressed God? He said, I plead thee.
Yeah.
Let the power of my Lord be great according as thou hast spoken, saying, the Lord is long-suffering
Yes, he did.
and of great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgression, and by no means clearing the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the father upon the children unto the third and the fourth generation.
Amen.
Pardon, I beseech thee,
Amen.
the iniquity of this people,
Right. Come on.
according unto the greatness of thy mercy.
Right now.
And as thou hast forgiven this people from Egypt, even unto now.
Right.
And the Lord said, I have pardoned according to thy word.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
We can change God's mind.
Amen.
God wants some information to change his mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember Abraham pleaded for the people that in Sodom and Gomorrah?
Right. Amen. Amen.
He said, Lord, if I can find 50 righteous,
Yes, he did.
will you pass over? God said, hey, if I find 50, I'll let them go. He went all the way down to 10. After a while, he went down, he said, Lord, it seems like nobody. It ain't 10. So Lord had to do what he had to do. But if he could have found every time God, see, sometimes the country is standing. This city is standing. This nation is standing. Because it's a few righteous people that believe in God, that pray before God, that fast before God, and God hear them. Because it was not for us. God was begging them to come back.
All right now.
And done did judgment upon us. But because it's a few faithful people, that's all I need is a few. A few of us
Yes.
can run a bunch of devils away.
Come on now.
You don't take a whole lot. It take a few that is faithful,
Amen. There you go.
that God can trust.
Amen. That's right. Amen.
So, as it said, but in verse 21, he said, but as truly as I live, all the earth shall be filled with the glory of the Lord. Because all those men which have seen my glory and my miracles which I did in Egypt and in the wilderness, and have tempted me now. Hey, these men have tempted me now. It's a deed 10 times, and have not hearkened to my voice. Surely they shall not see the land which I swear unto their fathers, neither shall any of them that provoke me see it. But my servant Caleb, because he had another spirit with him. See, we got to be like Caleb. We got to have another spirit. When somebody is acting up, we don't want that kind of spirit. I have worked under a management, and that manager was tough. And when he left, the people were still acting and reacting as if he was still there. See, his spirit was still there.
Right.
And so they were still afraid.
Yeah.
They were there. Now he done came through that door, boy, they soon enough would have fell out.
Right.
So this is the way Caleb was. Caleb had a different spirit. He was a different breed. He wasn't like them other folks.
No, he wasn't.
He said, and have followed me fully. Him will I bring into the land whereinto he went, and his seed shall possess it.
That's what he said.
Hey, not only Caleb could possess it, but his seed.
That's the word.
God will bless our seed, our offspring, our sons and daughters, if we have the spirit like Caleb had, fully following him.
Amen.
He will bless your seed.
Yes, he will.
Now you acting up, rebellion and murmuring,
Yeah.
he will curse your seed. See, God is a just God.
Amen.
You don't mess with God.
Right.
It's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the living God.
That's right.
God is for real.
Yes, he is.
God ain't no stories. God ain't no ghosts.
That's right.
But God is a real God.
That's right.
All right. He said, but now the Amalekites and the Canaanites dwell in the valley. Tomorrow turn you and get you into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea. So it seems like God finna tell me, hey, I'm pretty sure y'all can go. I can go.
Yeah.
He said, and the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, saying, how long shall I bear with this evil congregation, which murmur against me? Murmuring.
Right.
Ain't good. He said, I have heard the murmuring of the children of Israel, which they murmur against me.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
I'm going to skip down a little bit more. And we going to start at the 34th verse.
Amen.
It said, and you spend time, you can read the whole chapter. It's very interesting what's going on. I know I don't cover all. Some I didn't hit on, but it's still there. It's still real.
Right.
It said, after the number of days in which ye search the land, even 40 days, each day for a year, shall ye bear your iniquities. Even 40 years, and ye shall know my breach of promise. I, the Lord, have said, I will surely do it unto this evil congregation
Right.
that are gathered together against me. In this wilderness they shall be consumed. There shall they die. And the men which Moses sent to search the land, who returned and made all the congregation to murmur against him by bringing up a slander upon the land, even those men that bring up an evil report upon the land die by the plague before the Lord.
That's right.
God dealt with those men who brought that evil report. Then afterward, he gradually worked with the West.
That's right.
Those who were 20 years and above,
Yes.
hey, they did not see the promised land.
That's right.
See, the strange thing about it, maybe this would be my subject. They was left the land of abundance and were going to the land of promise. They had a chance. They left God, they left out of abundance,
Yes.
and we're going to take them into a land of promise.
Yes.
But in between the abundance and the promise, they messed up. We can start out doing a good work. Let us continue to do good. Let's don't, as Pastor said one time, don't let that desk become corrupt when you die. And you miss the mark. You miss eternity.
Yes.
Because of unbelief and because of murmuring.
Yeah.
So while you got time, while you breathing, while the blood is running warm in your veins, honor the Lord your God. You honor God, He will honor you.
That's right.
You dishonor God,
Right.
He will dishonor you.
Amen.
Praise the Lord.
Amen.
All right, so
Amen.
verse 38 is that, but Joshua the son of Nun and Caleb the son of Jephunneh, which were of the men that went to search the land, still lived. Or they were still the originals
Right.
that went into the promised land.
Right.
And Moses told these saying unto all the children of Israel, and the people mourned greatly. And they rose up early in the morning and got them up into the top of the mountain, saying, Lo, we be here. We go up into the place where the Lord has promised, for we have sinned. And Moses said, Wherefore now do ye transgress the commandment of the Lord? But it shall not prosper.
Amen.
Hey, what he tell me? Hey, don't you go up.
Right.
Because you've been sinners.
That's right.
See, you don't want to get in the spot with God.
That's right.
Amen.
See, because God, he ain't changing now. He said, you go up, you're going to be destroyed.
Amen.
Absolutely.
All right, so as it go on, he said, among you that ye be not smitten before your enemy, for the Amalekites and the Canaanites are there before you, and ye shall fall by the sword, because ye turn away from the Lord.
Amen.
Therefore the Lord will not be with you. Lord said, I ain't gonna be with you now.
Right.
See, they thought that by them saying, on the stone Moses and Aaron,
Right.
they realized that, hey, they were taking as against the God himself.
That's right.
Amen.
All right. It said, but they presumed to go up unto the hill. Nevertheless, the ark of the covenant of the Lord and Moses departed not out of the camp. Then the Amalekite came down, and the Canaanite which dwelled in the hill, and smote them, and discomfited them even unto her mouth. So they went up and did anyway.
Amen.
They thought that, hey, now we ready.
Yeah.
Moses gave one, said, you ain't, none of you going. Did you go? I'm staying here now. I'll cover will stay here with me. You're not gonna go up there, cause God through with you. Don't want to get in a spot where you make God mad. You transgress God. Always please God. God, like the saying said, by faith. You know, that's what pleased God.
Amen.
So we need to have some faith. We walk by faith and not by sight. Thank God for the message tonight. Praise the Lord. At this time, we're going to turn the service in the hands of the pastor.
Amen. Let's give the Lord a little hand of praise. Let's give Sister Pastor the shade a hand of praise. Amen. Again, we thank God